Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all having a great start to your day. Today guys, in this video, I want to talk about when are you taking profits? Whether you are a crypto mining business or you're just doing it as a hobby, it totally depends on your situation and a bunch of different variables. And that's what I'd like to talk about in this video, guys. So to begin, the first aspect of taking profits, I want to talk about running crypto mining as a business. I personally don't run crypto mining as a business. I do it as a hobby right now. I do everything as a hobby. So I don't pay for rent for my mining rigs. Like I don't have like a huge warehouse, and I don't have to pay for security. I don't have to pay for fire prevention, insurance, paying the accountant, paying your internet bill. Well, I pay for my own internet bill at my house, but it could be different at a business for crypto mining, right? Business internet line, whatever, all that stuff. So I doing that as a business, you're incurring so many different expenses, and in my opinion, of course, in a bear market, like as we had this past couple months, you were probably not making money if you were running crypto as a business, depending how much expenses you had and all that kind of stuff. So for crypto miners that are doing it as a business, they I feel like they would have to take their profits weekly, daily even, or monthly. I'm not sure. Depending on how they sell, their crypto into fiat, and using Coinbase for that matter and whatnot. If you're in the States, and as crypto mining as a business, I feel there are a lot of businesses out there. They do use NiceHash, and they have to use NiceHash in order to realize their exact revenue for that day. And it helps them, do the books and make sure everything evens out and their expenses and everything. So, and, they have to check because depending on how much their cost per kilowatt hour is and whatnot, they have to worry about a lot of different bills. So that's just one aspect of crypto mining, and when you have to take profits as if you're running it as a business. Now, for the rest of the video, guys, I want to talk about for when are we taking profits as crypto miners as a hobby. And I'm gonna speak for most of us here, most of you guys who are watching me. I'm sure most of you are home miners, such as myself. We run all of our crypto mining rigs at home or at a friend's house or parents' house or basement, like such as myself. So I don't have to pay for that kind of cost, right? That all those different costs that a crypto mining business does. So for us, depending on your situation. Now, depending on your situation, you are a hobbyist crypto miner, and let's say, for example, you have a whole bunch of rigs at home, and you have to take profits every day, every week, every month, because you have to pay for the electrical bill. You don't have enough money to pay for your out of the pocket, like you don't have enough money to pay out of your pocket for the electrical bill. And in some cases, there are people who have to do that, and I feel bad for those people because it's actually really hard. It's really hard to do that, to sell your crypto that you've earned and mined yourself at home, and then at the end of the month you have to sell it all into to pay your electrical bill. Now, there's an example. There's one good example I'd like to talk about, but I'm not gonna mention it. And but mainly for those people that have to do that, I don't blame you, right? You have to do what you gotta do, and you want to, and in a bear market like this, you have to, right? And you got to get the most out of your money as much as you can. But now the either side of it, now people who can pay for the crypto mining, their electrical bill out of their pocket, most of us, I would say, that have a full-time job, you're able to pay your electrical bill out of your pocket with all your mining rigs, right? And then you're hodling all the coins. So taking a look at that, you're hodling all the coins, and we are just waiting for the next rise up in the next all-time high. Now, for example, in 2017, beginning of 2018, you guys know the rise up of Bitcoin was 20K, right? And during that time, your crypto profits were insanely high. And I would say for most of us that got into starting to mine in 2017, a lot of us were probably hodling and maybe some of you guys were also selling. So you had to take profits, and you wanted to get your ROI back, your return on investment, such as your mining rigs and whatnot. And it makes sense to do that because the crypto was, the price of Bitcoin was so high, you had to do that, right? It just made sense to do that. And when we are doing it as a hobby, for us, we did have some leeway to play around, like to sell or trade or hodl, right? And of course, I would say for most of us, we didn't know how long this was going to last. Of course, during these times, everyone was thinking, man, crypto's going to keep going up. Look how fast it's going up. But for a lot of new miners or maybe some OG miners, we were just in the hype. Our emotion was, oh man, I'm just gonna hodl. I think Bitcoin's gonna go up again, and then Bitcoin went back down to 13K, went back up to 17K. We're like, oh man, I'm just gonna hodl. I'm not gonna sell yet. But anyways, I'm getting off track. Basically, when we have to take profits, we're looking at it, as a hobbyer, as a hobby miner, we're looking at it for the long term, right? I'm speaking for the most of us. I'm not mining. I'm mining for the next couple of years. I'm hodling the coins for the next couple of years for the next all-time high and to sell, to take my profits. We take profits because we are doing a service to these networks, right? To these proof of work coins. We are doing a service to these networks. We have to take profits, guys. It's nothing that, oh, we're going to do it for free because we're supporting the coin and whatnot. Okay, sure, if you're like a millionaire and you're able to do that, and I don't know who does that, but for most of us, we're doing it, I would say, for the monetary value, the monetary incentive. And here we are, Bitcoin's at $5,194 right now. And we are at this point where Bitcoin is potentially could go up higher than the last all-time high. We don't know when. We don't know when that will be. I'm not going to predict that, guys. Again, this is not financial advice, all that good stuff. I'm just talking about when are you guys taking profits? And for myself, I'm going to take profits when Bitcoin is back up to a decent number that's good enough for me to to pay back my electrical bills that I paid out of my own pocket, which I'm able to, and as well as paying back some mining rigs, right? Some hardware that I bought over the past year. We got to pay that off too, right? We got to get that money back. It's an investment, right? We are, as crypto miners, we are investing into the hardware, and at some point we have to get that money back for us because we are doing a service to these coins and to the ecosystem, I guess, as well. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about, guys. I'm assuming most of us that are hodling right now and mining for the future, we are just waiting for the next all-time high, and we are not following as crypto miners like us, hobby miners. We shouldn't really be worried about what to mine because, or the nice hash profitability calculator, because this they only calculate it by 24 hours. This is only your profitability by 24 hours a day. When you go to coin market cap and you see the price of Bitcoin going up, or whatever coin that you're trying to mine goes up and down constantly, this number doesn't mean anything. This profit number revenue is just a number there, just to make you to make you have that dopamine rush, I guess, of, oh, that's awesome, I'm making that amount every day. But you're not. A lot of people aren't factoring in that the rise up of the cryptocurrency market can go up and down every hour, every couple hours. It changes all the time. And like just last week, Bitcoin was like what, 5,600. Now it's 52, 5,300. And depending on your electrical costs, some people can't do that, right? And for those people that have high electrical costs, and example, on a 6x RX 580 rig, you're gonna have to calculate your profits for that day, because you want to sell into fiat, because you have to pay for your electrical bill. So a lot of that stuff, guys, I'd like to know what kind of situation you guys are in. I love asking these types of questions, and a lot of people have been giving me a lot of good comments in my past videos. And my last video about the emotions as a crypto miner, I got a lot of good stories. I got a lot of good feedback from that. So in this video, I would like to know from you guys, when are you guys taking profits? And when will you be taking profits, or are you taking profits now because you're unable to pay for electrical, or you're running it as a business and you have to pay all your expenses? I'd like to know your guys' situations, guys. But that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that I hope I didn't rant too much, but yeah, I appreciate all of you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.